Hello everybody, how you doing today? Superfiend here. Welcome back to our Yan Baihu campaign in Total War. Three Kingdoms, a world betrayed, continuing once again as a live stream. It's been a couple days since I played this, a couple days since the last stream, so let's go ahead and go through these and refresh our memory. Duchy of Wei instigated Kong Qingmen into a proxy war against Gongsun Shishu. Faction succession, Huang Fu Qian was succeeded by Kong Qin Mang. Now I believe that's down here. Yeah, Kong Qin Mang. And they used to be part of our coalition, but once we became a kingdom, they followed Kingdom of Wu and became, or they're part of their coalition, but we still have a few people that are part of our coalition. We have a noble birth, Ma Rui Bao. A new item has been forged. I wish it would tell you like where it was forged from. Like with the weapons and the armor, it's pretty obvious that they come from the weapon and armor craftsmen, but with the military forges, it would be nice to know exactly which items are coming out of the military forges that we have. We have death by natural causes, Yan Yu and Peng De. Killed in the line of duty, Nai Jishan. That's right. We had a pretty hefty battle, and she got caught in a extended combat and died, unfortunately. And that was Yan Yu's wife. So she died in combat, and then he died of old age, pretty much all within the same turn. Very, very interesting that it would have played out like that. Let's see. Do we have anybody that needs to be married while I'm here looking at the family court? Why is it not like... There we go. That was weird. It wouldn't slide over. No, everybody who can be married is married. How old is Yan Baihu now? He's 60, so he's probably not going to be around for too much longer. His wife, Liu Pingmin, 53, 17, 9, 17. So we do have a couple children that are going to come of age relatively soon here, and then there's quite a few others coming in behind. We have an open office, and we don't have a next in line. This post is active. Why is there like no option to assign somebody to this? We can do... Okay, so we have to select them first. That's kind of... Well, now it shows that it's open. That's kind of weird. So let's see here. I wonder if we have somebody... We should probably spend some time at the beginning of the episode here. Hello to those of you that are just tuning in. We should probably spend some time going through our characters and seeing who would be good as Prime Minister, right? And we've gone through all of these, so we can close this now. Traits gained. Yanning is energetic. And Nai Jishan is lame. Doesn't matter because she's dead. Okay, we get some buildings done. We'll look at that in a moment. The composite bow, I guess, was the weapon that we gained. Cool. We have people coming back from agricultural exploitation, 2 of those. So our food is going to drop quite drastically. And then now, finally, a rebellion is imminent in Jincheng. Now, we have plenty of income per turn. We can bring up new armies in Jincheng to take care of that. But first, let's stay on task. We want to fill those court positions. Dong Liao, what exactly are you doing? You're a general? Where? Up in here. Recently hired, I think, to stop Duchy of Wei, possibly. Yeah, Duchy of Wei, I think, was coming in this way, but now he's turned around and he's heading home. So, Dong Liao, let's find a skill point for you. Melee evasion for melee infantry in his retinue. That would make sense. Charge speed, not bad. Immune to fear and terror, and then charge negate. Let's go with bravery. Let's go with bravery for now. Okay. I guess we need to check almost everybody. I wish it was easier to have your court thing open here, and then you could still right-click and just see exactly what people did. Well, I guess we could do it this way. Faction-wide. Oh, we don't want her to become the faction leader. We'll lose a quarter of our income from family estates. But faction-wide, increased tribute in diplomacy and income from mercenary treaties. Not too shabby. -1 mustering turns. Yantai is a poacher. food production. That's not very impressive. -1 mustering turns. Not very impressive considering we can get that from Zheng Jiang. And it was suggested in the last stream that we do make, Zheng Jiang the faction heir and continue the lineage of bandits. 10% battle. I guess the other way would be to just do it like this. God, these are like some of the most underwhelming faction-wide effects. Here we go. Income from peasantry, but the -4 public order is pretty bad. Gong. Income from peasantry, available trade agreements, but we also, again, lose public order. Reduced corruption. That might be good down here then. Plus 5% food production faction-wide. Loot in enemy territory faction-wide. Those are actually not that bad. Income from peasantry. Oh, no. The ones I was looking at were position effects. So she... lowers corruption. I think we're going to go with her just to lower the corruption. Gong Chao Ting Ting. And then Zheng Jiang does look to be the best faction heir. I guess. What about if I wanted to just, like, hire somebody from here? Is there anything that's good? What's a demagogue do? Nope. No good. No bueno. A savant. Income from commerce. We don't have a whole lot of commercial income. So, well, I think it's our next highest source of income. Yeah, so we have a fair amount. But even like 10% of that would at the most be 700. Hello, Rav. Things are well. You did miss the start. We were just kind of clearing off the notifications and refreshing our memories of what happened last time. So you didn't really miss much. I think Zheng Jiang is the best faction heir, as was suggested. She doesn't get along with anybody, though. Partly because we were fighting her, and we have some rivalries going on there. But what can you do? What can you do? Now, over in here... There's nothing special. Why can you not have this position? Why can you not have the position? Why can you not have the position? What the hell's going on with this? Unassigned. Yeah, I see it's unassigned. How come it only wants me to give it to him? Like, why can't I give it to these other people? What the heck? Oh, this character is not a family member. Really? They have to be family members to have these positions. I did not know that. Okay, well then I guess Yantai it is, because he's the only family member. That's strange. I didn't realize there was a restriction like that. Okay, that's pretty much all of that stuff that we need to look at. Let's go look at our buildings real quick. The Grand Granary. Bureau of Trading Associations is at this. That is our income from commerce and trade influence. Good. And this is Jian An. One of the settlements I do want to upgrade. So I think we'll probably upgrade it. And the other one's in Chang'an. Now, where are our big money producers right now? Jincheng, which is going to have a rebellion. So let's go over here and let's just recruit some form of army. 10% range firing rate. She is an administrator of... I can't remember, but I kind of just want to bring her up. Or maybe we'll get Ma Fu. No, he's not available. Lu Wei. Yu Shun. Duchy of Zhu Zhen. Let's bring him up, I guess. Or no. How about Lu Wei? Slightly increased character experience. Very slight. And let's go ahead and grab 2. Oh, these are Protectors of Heaven. I thought they were... Let's get 2 Peasant Band. No, the Protectors are so cheap. They really are. They're dirt cheap. And then the UA Tribesmen. And I'm going to go ahead and swap and get UA Tribesmen. No Cav. And somebody else that he gets along with. Well, I suppose he gets along with the other commander, so we'll just do that. I think I just grabbed people from the global pool. Yeah. Fairly certain that they are spies. One of them could be. Where's your loyalties? Like, could be a spy. It's possible. Possible. Got to be careful with them. Okay, but I want to go ahead and swap and give you... He can have the Cav. And then we want to recruit. And then let's just get some crossbows, I guess. All right, that looks good. We're running out of characters in the character pool. Like, we don't have a lot of characters that we can bring up. If I go ahead and I upgrade this... What are the major benefits? Income from commerce up to 25% higher. Increased corruption. We lose more food. We have a higher population capacity. Is it really worth it? 25% income from commerce. It's going to be like an extra 75 and then 15, which an extra 90 income from commerce. That's what we're looking at here. 90 income from commerce. And then a potential maybe like 50, like maybe we'll go up to 125% income from all sources, maybe. Public order and 30 food production, but we don't really produce food here. Although once we're done with more of our research, we can swap these over to food and get some more of that food production back. What the hell? Let's just upgrade it. Shuofang is apparently a big producer. We're already building here, so I can't build anything right now. Jian, that's back home. Yeah, let's just upgrade it. And then Chang'an. Yeah, what the hell? Let's upgrade that too. Why not? Chengdu, Rebellion Mustering. Okay, we're going to have to go take care of that. Wu Wei, I think I'll leave it alone. Wudu, I'll leave alone for now. I'll leave Bashi alone. Bashi. I still don't know how to pronounce that properly. And then Hedong. We want to trade Hedong. Okay, so let's go down here now and check on our Mustering Rebellion. Okay, just trying to refresh my memory. What did we have going on over here? This is the army that lost via auto-resolve to the Yellow Turbans. That was a bunch of BS. They will be back up and ready to go in 1 turn. 2 turns. So in 1 turn, we should be able to kill off these Yellow Turbans here. This army recently fended off, I think, a Duchy of Shu-han, or a Kingdom of Shu-han force that roamed through here. So now let's just go ahead and go back up to Chengdu and kill the rebellion. That's our next goal there, I think. And then we had a nasty set of battles over here. That's right, I remember. So with this army, I think we just want to get home. Get away from them. In a forced march, she can get all the way to Yuzhang City. But we're going to come all the way back into our territory here. And I'm going to share the spoils to really kick up our replenishment. And then we had this army right here ambushing. And now we can come out of the ambush stance. And we can catch this army. Can we win? Can we win? What are we up against here? They don't have any war machines. They're very light on cav. And they have 1, 2, 3, 4 missile units. So I think we can do this. Let's come up and fight them here. Okay, let's turn it into a night battle and just give ourselves every possible advantage. They've got 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units of these Protectors of Heaven that we need to eliminate. I'm just looking at all of our missiles. The crossbows should do pretty good. We got 4 units of crossbows, and then we have the defenders, so we should be okay. You're pretty sure there are 2 to 3 armies around Kuaiji region in the fog of war, so there might be some battles over there as well. Yeah, we've seen over the past like dozen or so turns Kingdom of Shu-han roaming around over there before we ended up at war properly with them. So this whole area seems to be a hotbed of action, and that's going to really help us on the western side of the campaign map, because our armies that we have over there are going to be able to progress hopefully unhindered. And these are our virtuous noblemen. They were really good, right? This was the beastly unit that was stuck in the combat for ages, overwhelmed. So let's just go ahead and draw out. And we don't have any artillery. Okay, the virtuous noblemen, they're a rather small unit. Mounted Lancer Militia, we've only got the one of those. And then we have Saber Cav and Saber Militia. Cheng Pole Arms, they don't have any special formations. Cheng Warriors, they don't have any special formations. And then we have the Ji. And then all of these crossbows, and what are you? Cheng Archers. Ignore forest penalties, immune to terror, charge negation, flaming shot. I guess they have flaming shot regardless of the Lord. Okay, well. And then our defenders. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to put... do these guys at least have shields? Do they have any missile block chance? Oh, no, they don't. They got none. They got none. What is the best way to deploy here? You don't have any shields, right? No, of course not. Of course not. And we are attacking, so we are going to have to cross the field to them, I'm fairly certain. So here's what we're going to do. We're just going to set these guys nice and thin in here. G units on the flank. Now, they have lots of cav stacked on their left flank. And I'm going to go kind of like long columns here, because I'm going to expect that their cav is going to try to circle around on us. And I'm going to go ahead and put our defenders there. And I'm going to set these guys there. And I'm going to put... let's see. Virtuous Noblemen. And our shot cav on the side. I'll set our sentinel here as well. Commander, sentinel. And then we'll kind of protect this side. And I'm going to kind of bring it this way. And kind of our first order of business is to burn up their tower. Let's see. Maybe bring these guys up to there a little bit more. We're taking a little bit of fire from the tower, looks like to me. Okay, that thing's going to be toast. And we'll cruise up now. The other tower is in their backfield. All right, crossbows. Let's get up closer. Okay, that's one tower gone. You know what? When I was deploying earlier and I said they had cavalry stacked on this side, I was wrong. It was the protectors I was thinking of. For some reason, I thought those were cav units. Let's see. Let's see. I'm going to bring our defenders this way and start peppering the protectors. Okay, got to be really careful of their militia units. Pull back over there. Come on, move quicker. Okay, shoot the Saber cav. Shoot the militia. Okay, come on, blow them up. Shoot that. Shoot that. And how do we look over here? Fairly protected. Go in the regular fire. No. Oh, well, they ran into that, so that actually worked out okay, I guess. Okay, let's bring them this way. Crossbows, what are you doing? You dummies. Okay, keep blowing that stuff up. Okay, he's stuck right there. So far, so good. I'm just going to keep that stuff on the flank. Okay, let's charge in there and there. Shoot that cav. Should have a good charge coming in right here. Hopefully we'll break the spear guard. Defenders, shoot back there. Let's get this cav in there. Shoot the protectors. Okay, run them down. Charge in over there. Bring it back that way. Shoot. No, that. And that. Go get them. These guys should be crushing this stuff. There's my brain-dead crossbows once again, moving forward. They have guard mode on, so I don't know what the heck they're doing. Pursue. Pursue. You guys pursue. Let's get them out of there. Get him in there. Bring it this way. Bring these guys back. Get on them. Shoot them back here. Get out. Go run that down. Where's our sentinel? That's not our sentinel. Our sentinel's right here. Okay, we're doing okay in here. Slam into the protectors here. There you go. That should break them. Let's go capture the tower. Okay, that unit's gone. And tower is ours. Let's tie up these protectors. Okay, let's get this guy out before he gets overwhelmed in here. Wrap them up. Okay, we'll charge in here. Crush the Saber militia. Stay on them. Okay, let's get Juanwan. And then we need to break the protectors in here. We'll use our noblemen for that. This guy's probably got unbreakable. Liu Qin. The protectors are broken. We're going to need everybody to cut her down. Okay, come on, give up you. She's down to 13. Keeping an eye on her general health. She's down to 4, 3. As soon as she drops, battle's going to be over. So we did defeat them, and that will get them out of our territory, or our coalition territory. And maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to replenish and be full strength relatively quick here. I don't think we lost too much. Off with the leg and gutted afterwards. We lost 882. They lost nearly everything. Take the replenishment. One of our units got wiped out. That's okay. No big deal. Oh, boy. This army cannot get all the way to here if we wipe this army out. Can we reach them, though? No, we cannot. Oh, boy. So we definitely want to stay outside of this range. I don't have the movement for an ambush, so how far can you move? It's possible they could attack with this force and this force combined. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back this way, and I'm just going to share the spoils. And we're going to go ahead and get fire arrows. I don't think so. Ranged block chance for melee cavalry own retinue. That's going to be great for the cavalry units that we have in there. It's gained another skill point. General's aura of influence is increased in size. That goes with the robe of the Omen Maker. We'll go ahead, we'll give him the horse. Give him that as well. Do we have an expertise mount? No, we do not. Do we have a spare robe of the Omen Maker for you? We don't yet, but I mean, we could get one eventually, so it's not completely worthless to give him this sword. So, I don't know. You can have that for now. And then he can have the mount. And he's got cunning there. How many skill points do we have? 2. I think we're going to go this way so we can get reach. So we have a higher chance of capturing enemy officers, and then we'll have reach so we can move farther. Sounds good to me. Seems good to me. And yeah, this whole region over here could be quite dangerous. We got the yellow turbans are in here. Kong Qin Mang seems to be holding everything right now. Oh, now they'd accept peace. Does that really benefit me though? I don't think it really does. So no, we're not going to get peace with them. Nobody really wants to become our vassal. Gong Soon Kong, where are you? I mean, he should be like up here, right? And your vassal master is Zhang Fang, whom we are at war with. I tried to offer you this independence earlier, and you declined. So you know what? You just sit up there in your single settlement. You figure it out. Okay, over here, not going to do anything. Right here, we are starving out Guan Yu. He did attack us, but he wasn't able to break us off the settlement. So we're going to continue starving him out. Yeah, I think we'll just continue with that. And then down over here, the armory formerly led by Yan Yu is now led by Zheng Jiang. And we're going to cruise up to the armor craftsman and take this next turn. Yeah, she can't quite get there right now. Okay, you're replenishing. You're starving them out. Who else do we have that's not moved? Ah, yes, our complete cavalry force. This has been a fun army, the cavalry army. Yan Men. If we could somehow get the large town before Kingdom of Wu, then we could potentially get the lumberyard as well. And complete the territory. But I guess we can get there before them. Yeah, I guess we outrange him. He can't move very far, though. Let's do it. Let's go up and maybe we'll just auto-resolve this. It's a massive cavalry force. Really? Well, then I'm going to starve him out. I'm not going to rush into that. We don't have any archers or artillery or anything to that effect that can destroy towers. We're going to force march as well. I don't think we're in reinforcement range of each other. We might be. Let's see. No, we're not. So that does make things just a little bit tricky if our follow-up army gets attacked. Like if Kingdom of Wu takes this force and runs off somewhere and they have another army that can somehow get by us, that could be problematic, but I don't think it's going to happen. And Yan Baihu is just heading this way. Oh, he got the copper mine. Okay. Well, I think we'll just keep cruising. We have a mercenary contract against Diao Chan. And as long as we have that contract, we will continue to replenish in Kingdom of Wu territory. Let's see if we can open up our trade here. I want to trade territory, and I will give you... No. I want the fishing port, and I will give you the large town. Looks like we have to throw in an ancillary. Well, hold on a sec. What was there? There's no food option here. We're already trading food. A match Jian. Okay, sure. Oh, gosh. So close. Make a payment. 500. We got like 50,000. 28,000 right now, I guess, after spending some money. So we'll go ahead and do that. Helps to clean up the borders and eliminate that border gore. And I'd like to get this city as well. I'd like to just get him out of that general region. So what will it take to get this city from you? Gosh. 17,000, and then he wants Chang'an and the city at Xaihe. No. We're going to end up at war with him, and I'm going to have to bring a force all the way back to take this one teeny-weeny city. I don't know how else to get it from him. Okay, let's end our turn. I think that's all we can do right now. Just as a general heads up, I don't know when I'm going to have it created on my channel, but I am planning to stream Sunsa again tomorrow. I had a lot of fun with that one. So if you're around, once again, 10 a.m. Pacific time. Crap. Well, we have no choice here. We must retreat. Gosh, I hope they can't catch me with that secondary force. Oh boy, they can. No, they can't. They can. They can't. Oh. Boy, that'll make your heart stop. That'll make your heart stop. We will invite Kong Qin to join our coalition. I accept. So Kong Qin, when we became a kingdom, left our coalition, went with the Kingdom of Wu, but they find themselves once again coalitionless and back with us. Fulfilling the, what is it, the White Tiger prophecy? Whatever our special mechanic is called. Man, I thought we were going to lose that force for certain. Oh, we are in such a terrible position up here, though. Like these guys can't go anywhere. Unless I possibly have a night battle unlocked. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. We're going to have to go down in flames here. Faction succession. Duchy of Song has been succeeded by Yuan Chang. Ma Chao invited Kong Qin into our coalition. Yellow Turban Rebellion declared war on Kingdom of Shu-han. New item forged. Okay. The unyielding scale mail. Seems great. Oh, this is rough. We're not going to be able to save these guys. So Ma Ro, Lei Gong, and Yan Zhan. Oh no, this is somebody's husband. Over here. No, he's one of our children. Yikes. Yikes. This is not good. They're in a very bad spot up here. They're in a very bad spot up here. They have overwhelming forces. Okay. We'll look at it in a second. Chengdu has been sieged by the Yellow Turbans. Enemy ambush discovered in Dongao. That's not really anything I need to worry about. But we got lots of line of sight now since Kong Qing Meng is back in our coalition. So that's cool. We can see what's going on down here a little bit better. And Jincheng has their rebellion now. Okay. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Let's go attack this army. We'll circle around to the big mess that we have on the western flank in a moment. This looks like it went better. Decisive victory. Gained an ancillary. That looks good, so I'm going to execute. I'll release him. I'll take the ransom. That used up all of our movement. Bummer. Share the spoils. Three wooden stakes pre-battle. Oh, let's get patience. Could potentially try and bring the army and the Toolmaker to assist. Yeah, if I can clear Guan Yu out of the way, then we've got like a small chance of escaping. But it's really not looking good over there. It's really not looking good. Knowledge of Heaven gives us what? Character experience. Okay, I have this in my Sun Tzu playthrough. It does provide cunning and expertise. No, I don't want to equip her with that. Let's go ahead and kill these guys here. Yeah, even if I get back into our territory, they might be run down. So recalling them would be the smart thing to do. And with the number of forces that Kingdom of Shu-han popped in with over there, I don't think we're going to be able to hold everything that we currently have. I think we're going to lose something. Although I don't know what exactly. I really was not expecting them to come in with that much. That was a little surprising. A little surprising. What's going on with Winshu? I can't remember. Is he part of the coalition up here? No, he's not. Yeah, he's in an alliance. Okay. I don't suppose Kingdom of Shu-han would make peace with us. That's another way we could do it. Somehow pull off a peace agreement. Minus 33. I mean, we could temporarily make that work, right? We could do it. They are asking for Boxy, the small city, which we might lose anyways. First, let me see if there's any way I can kill Guan Yu or get him out of here. Well, even if we destroy Guan Yu, this guy's zone of control is going to leave us blocked in here. I can't even... I'm surprised it's letting me pick an ambush stance. I wouldn't think that I would be able to do that. This army doesn't even have the movement to get down here. They don't have night battles either. So let's see. We give up... Oh, man, that's a... I spent a lot on this city. And I don't have any night battles, right? I'm pretty sure I have no night battles in this force. Yeah. And we are just, like, incredibly banged up. Incredibly banged up. And they get all their reinforcements. Like, well, I take it back. Nope, they get all their reinforcements. So, we are completely and utterly pinned in here. And the only way to prevent this from going south for us is to make peace with him. So... And here we go. Here's an army popping in. All right, let's go ahead and take this. We'll make it a night battle. We'll fight the battle here. You think it might be getting to the point where we just execute everyone and slowly drain them? Could be. Could be. So what I think I'm going to try to do here... I don't want to give up Boxy because I've invested so much into it. But I do think it might be possible to take something else that they have and trade that instead. And then I can keep Boxy. Is it Boxy with like a hard X, or is it Bashi with a she? You seem to know that stuff better than I do. Where are we going to deploy here? I think I'm just going to set the trebs like this. We should have lots of wooden sticks. These are bandit hunters. I don't think the crossbow bolt thrower thingy has good line of sight from right here, but that's where I'm going to put it. It will be protected by Zheng Jiang and her retinue, just right here, mostly hidden, except for one unit. And then we'll deploy on the flank over here, and then our strategist will just go back by his war machines. So what I'm thinking is maybe over by Poyang, if we can take the copper mine, which I had intended to give to Ma Chao, we could maybe give it to give it back to Kingdom of Shu-han for peace. That's kind of what I'm thinking, because then we wouldn't be any worse off over there, basically. Let's see. Yeah, their cav are not too bright. Charged into the flank of our spears here. I mean, this battle is mostly a formality anyways. Let's take the strategist and run them down, and we'll take the sentinel out, and then we'll charge over here. Let's see, how are we doing here? Stay on them, please. Come down the line. Not being very, very careful here. They don't want to charge through the stakes, which is kind of funky. Guard mode off and pursue. Guard mode off. Pursue. Pursue. You pursue. You pursue as well. Everything's starting to break. Let's go crush those. Don't let them come back. Don't let them come back. Don't let that come back. Don't let that come back. This should be the battle here. Come on. Where's my victory screen? Really? What is with this morale in recovering? This is so silly. Okay. In general, let's see. Well, from a more English perspective, you would say ba shi, as an X would be the sh sound. I think in a more Chinese dialect, it actually has a stronger X sound to it. That's what I thought from my, like, the Chinese Pinyin or whatever they call it, pronunciation tables that I've been referring to. In general, more people would understand it as ba shi. It's the best that we can do without having the actual dialects to say it properly. In the same way that the Japanese have a very rough time pronouncing the L, as it's not a natural sound in their palate. Yeah. One thing I noticed watching Party Elite's Soon Sub playthrough is he gets really good comments on his pronunciation. And I guess his fiancée speaks Cantonese. I can't remember if it's Cantonese or Mandarin. But he kind of pronounces it with a she sound. So I kind of, like, I've always been pronouncing him as a x, and then when I heard him saying sh and people saying, wow, you got good pronunciation, I figured, oh, maybe I've got it wrong. But I got it straight from like pronunciation tables that I looked up on YouTube and on the web ages ago. But I also noticed when it comes to pronunciation, and I was trying to like look all this stuff up, you'd watch like a YouTube video and it'd be like, this is how you pronounce this sound. And I'm not sure if it's Cantonese or Mandarin or what, but this is how you pronounce the sound. And then like there'd be half the YouTube comments are like, that's wrong. The other half is like, this is perfect. Thank you. So I don't know. I think at the end of the day, some of it just comes down to dialect. That's what I think. But I don't know enough to say otherwise. Should we send her over? To take Jian, and then I'm not sure what we would do with Jian. I don't really want to hold on to it. Or maybe she should come south and assist with the yellow turbans down here. We can't really get too far away from Chengdu, though, because of the public order issues. But right now, we've got a handful of turns. I could even just turn off taxes for a little while. It's really not even hurting us that bad to turn the taxes off here. Kind of defeats the purpose because it is a place where we make good money, decent money. But I'm going to turn off the taxes at Chengdu for a couple turns so that we can come down to Donggao with these two armies and crush the yellow turbans down here and get them out of here. That's what we're going to do. Okay, so we just fought a battle where was it? It was the, it was way over here. And we took the settlement, so now we have Chengdu. And, what do we do here? What do we do here? I could give them back, like, this salt mine. Because we share a border right there. I don't want to give them the city. And I don't want to give them, like, the Toolmaker or anything like that. Who's this? This is Duchy of Wei. For us, our equivalent is pronouncing C in Chinese names places. The general rule is C, followed by a vowel is pronounced Ts, where you half pronounce the T without actually saying it. Yeah. Taishi Tsi is the name that sticks out to me there. So I guess the next question is, can we take Poyang? And it looks like we can. Let's Ma Chao down there as well. All right, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to take Poyang from Kingdom of Shu-han. Or the Poyang Iron Mine. We're going to fight this as well. Night battle as well. And I had intended to take this and give it to Ma Chao, but maybe we'll just trade it right back to Kingdom of Shu-han for peace. Or maybe we'll trade them back something in Chengdu. I'm not sure which, but I think this is going to be kind of the smart choice for us here. We're going to come in on this flank, I think. Well, you know, this one's not bad either. You know, let's come in from over here. I think they got a little bit worse coverage. And we're going to want our crossbows. Our 2 missile units that burn things. G units to protect them. Our virtuous noblemen. And the rest of this stuff just right through here without too much thought. Oh, I got one more crossbow I can squeeze in. Okay, so we'll creep up a tiny bit. And then from here, we can just kind of... that's probably close enough to hit the towers. We'll see. They don't have any missile units, so... once these towers are burned up, we can just sit, like, right here. All right, please set that on fire. Yeah, that is one. What are you guys doing? Why are you shuffling around everywhere? Stop it. Just stand in a block and shoot. I hate that kind of stuff about... pretty much all the Total Wars have those issues. And it's the kind of stuff that makes you crazy. I mean, I love the games, but just little things like that make you lose your mind. Perhaps I could return the Iron Mine and the Armor Craftsman and just have a 10 turn gold arrangement so you don't lose a lot of progress. And then prepare for a Chengdu invasion afterwards. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Just trade it to them and then in 10 turns just take it all back. and getting those armies in a strong position, perhaps even travel together. Yeah, well, on the last turn where they brought all the armies over, where I was starving them out, I could have pressed my advantage there and fought them. We would have won, but I'm really glad I didn't, because then we would have been stuck in the settlement and unable to retreat, and they would have wiped us out. So the fact that I like just chose to starve them out for one more turn was complete luck, because I could have won that battle. I just kind of didn't want to fight it. I wanted to be lazy and just like starve them to death. And I didn't really think the AI was going to bring up reinforcements the way they did. So that was just pure luck. But now that we know they've got forces over there, we got to be a little bit more careful. Okay, I'm going to speed it up a little bit. And let's bring up our Qing warriors. And I'm going to stop auto fire with these two, or fire at will. Because once we get in here and we create a nice big clump, then we can use the defenders to do some damage. But we just want to make sure they're not going to get hit in the flank or the rear or anything like that. Let's get it all up here. Let's shatter the spear guard. And then we'll shoot the other unit. Come on, blast them. You shoot them too. In fact, when they break and they turn and run, the crossbows will be shooting them right in the backs and doing a lot of damage. Okay, now shoot that cav unit. Shoot that cav unit. All three of these units just charge in now. And we'll bring our defenders up. And as soon as these cav units break, we'll bring up the crossbows. Okay, that's one can come up. And now the other can come up. This unit's not going to last very long. All right, let's work on the cavalry captain. And the defenders. And crossbows. Now this is where they can charge into us and do some damage, because these are not anti-cav. Okay, let's destroy a cav captain. The charges were not very effective. Let's bring up our characters for some leadership and morale. And we'll speed this up. Get that unit in the back. Okay, shoot the cavalry captain as he retreats. You do the same. You shoot the spear guard. Defenders. Okay, we got another unit collapsing here of Raider Cav. Defenders, what are you doing? Oh, I was going to bring the virtuous noblemen through here, but I just noticed they got the stakes. All right, let's just speed this up now. It should be breaking for the most part. And I'm going to turn fire at will on. I don't mind that these 3 units take a lot of casualties here. Okay. And now we're stuck, but that's okay. Now, is this Kingdom of Shu-han 2? Yes, it is. Let's weaken them as much as possible before we try to negotiate peace. So we're going to come attack this force. And I can auto-resolve this, I think. We'll make it a night battle, though. And just so they like us, I'm going to release everybody and take the ransom. Can I run them down? No, I cannot. So we'll just head back, share the spoils. Now, I don't think there's any other Kingdom of Shu-han forces that I can attack or any territories I can take. So right now, we're in the best possible position to try to get peace with them. And, yeah, she can't go anywhere. We're stuck here. We can't reach him right here. And gosh, I'm really regretting now that I just recruited this guy with full trash, because I could have actually afforded a nicer stack than that, but we were just trying to fend off Duchy of Wei coming this way. I didn't think they were going to show up with all this stuff, so that's why we're a little underpowered right there. So here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to offer up peace. He's very poor with food. Even giving up just 10 food is worth quite a bit. As a heads up for diplomatic deals with other factions, you get the best deal the turn after you crush them in battle, and then gradually decays for the turns afterwards. Yeah, if we weren't in imminent danger, that would be helpful, but we need it now to save our forces. So just giving them... Giving them all of our excess food actually gives us a pretty good bonus right here. So killing them in battle and then trading immediately afterwards won't give you much diplomatic bonus, just for future reference. Okay. Okay, so we're going to offer up some food. Oh, wow, we could offer up a trade agreement. But it brings it down to a minus 107. They don't like us because of war atrocities against us. I've been releasing your generals. What atrocities are you speaking of? I could throw in a couple of our ancillaries, especially ones that like I don't like. Is this the campaign where I've got like 1,001 stone pigs? No, that must be since... Oh, wow, I've got 2 of these just sitting around and I'm not doing anything with them. I could give up the Celestial Sphere. But no, I'm going to give up clay axe, clay rat, clay dog, clay pig. Okay. I'll offer all of that. It gets us a little extra. I'd even be willing to make a payment. I hate being strong-armed into stuff like this, but we've got this massive economy, right? Boy, lump sum doesn't take us very far. So let's try make regular payments. I mean, we're earning 7,000 per turn. I could give 2,000 away per turn and not sweat it. What is it worth? It's only worth 4. But then now we only need to give up a tiny bit more right here. And then we save our army. We don't have to worry about them. We rebuild, and in 10 turns, probably less than 10 turns, they're gonna turn on us again, I think, before the 10 turns are even up. Lots of people. Okay, I can't see what the overall diplomatic standing of this is, but it is gonna piss off other people. That's kind of the other problem here, though, is it's gonna make people grumpy. It's gonna make people grumpy. Non-aggression, they don't like that. Military access, they hate that. It's about what I expected. Trade territory. So I could give them something in Chengdu. Jiang, where's Jiang? Oh, I've got that like one farm, but I'm giving them all of our food, so I can't give up a farm. I could give them the iron mine. Or I could give them the salt mine. I'm going to offer up the salt mine. Minus 1.6. All right. I don't like this, but we can afford it. And it's going to allow us to save our army. We're going to restructure the forces that we have over here. And when the 10 terms are up, or whenever they go to war at us, we're just going to come out and absolutely smash them on the western flank here. That's what we're going to do. That's the plan. Yikes. That was a pretty big deal. And that's going to make a bunch of people grumpy. But, hey, what can you do? What can you do? We're down to 3,800 per turn. Not a big deal. Okay. Really, that's as far as I can move? Well, let's just get across this river that ate all of my movement there. And it is what it is. Keep the force. Okay. We need to swap units, like, right now. So let's go ahead and get protectors and protectors. Protectors. I'll do protectors again. They're not that expensive. Let's go with defenders and defenders. Over here, we look good. We need another general in here. Liu Zhang and Ma Fu. I think I had them out. They came back from assignment. They were helping us with food. So I could bring either one of them in right now. And let's go with Ma Fu. Let's just bring him in. And we need a better retinue here. He really doesn't have access to very good troops. Black Mountain Outlaws. Ooh. Anti-cav causes scare, guerrilla deployment. All right, so we'll get those. It would be nice to have a little bit of cav. But I don't know. Just we got a lot of protectors here. Or defenders of Earth, sorry. The Yue tribesmen. Bandit hunters. Let's... Nah, you know what? Let's just go with protectors. And protectors. And then... We'll get one roll of two units for anti-cav. Okay. So that's going to be this force. Let's see if we can give you some stuff. I'm just going to pump your resolve up. And not worry so much about your crappy expertise. Give you a big bodyguard. Expertise and resolve. Expertise and cunning. Okay, so his resolve is now legendary. Okay, he looks pretty good. Oh, boy. I wish I had a Robe of the Omen Maker for you, but I'll just give you that. How is our faction-wide satisfaction? Is it, like, pretty decent? I've got one character doing nothing. Just the one. Just the one. We'll just give her the concubine. And then she can have the celestial sphere, because I don't think we're going to use the diviner for her. And going over to the sentinel now. I've just got nothing for him, really. We are missing the Waking Dragon, which I haven't seen. Yeah, this guy's got like nothing. There's nothing in here for him. All right, forget it. Not going to give you anything. Let's go to Zheng Jiang. Now, what does she have? I'm going to give her the book. Get her income back up a little bit. And this was the other character we recently put in. She's got the order. Nah, I'll give you the book as well. Do we have any faction-wide bonuses? We got public order, reserves. We'll go with public order because we do have public order problems. What are you running around with? Is there any other faction-wide effect in here that would be good? I don't... No, there's not going to be anything else. Okay. So our income's not terrible. It's back up a little bit. One question. The next time you're checking your court, could you see if there's anyone giving bad satisfaction? If not, then you most definitely have a spy in your court. Let's see. Well, we don't have any bad satisfaction here. And we don't have any bad satisfaction here. None here. None here. Minus 10 undercover network costs for enemy spies from Liu Ping Min. I think that's from Trusting. I don't see any bad satisfaction. So next time I'm in my court, when I checked my free champion, it had minus 15 from other effects, which is essentially code for spy action. Huh. Yeah, okay, it's not in there. I don't have anything in here that's causing they don't have to be... Yeah, so we do have a spy somewhere. Because in the spy actions, you have discredit faction right here, which is like a minus 10 or a minus 15. So we've definitely got... Like, I know that we have spies, right? There's a few characters in here that As we've recruited them, I've been fairly certain they're spies, but what can I do? There's just not a lot of characters to recruit. Like this guy's most likely a spy, right? But if all they're doing right now is just hurting our satisfaction, it's not the end of the world. The problem is when they decide to get recalled, and then we don't have them anymore. But thanks for the heads up. Thanks for the heads up. That's actually very helpful. Let's go crush this rebellion. We couldn't see due to the trees, but I'm pretty sure he was dismembered. And then we'll just share the spoils that will get our recruitment back up pretty quick. Public order here is not too bad. The military crackdown is going to end eventually, though, and we'll have more public order problems. But we are bringing in pretty good money here. And the overall upkeep for this army is 700. So 700 to keep taxes on and squish rebellions and earn 4,000 per turn is worth it. Still a net positive. I don't really want to send anybody on assignment. And even though we traded away a bunch of food, our food is looking good again. And we should be okay to... I'm going to... Since this army's got like 1 or 2 units that are kind of weak, I'm going to pull back just a little bit. I guess I didn't really need to do that. But we're going to let Kingdom of Wu help us here. So we'll delegate this. It turns out that the spy is working for Kingdom of Shu-han. That should give you enough reason to obliterate them just for that by itself. Yeah. I'm pretty sure we have a Kingdom of Shu-han spy in our court. Fairly certain. Or not in the court, but in our characters. Nearly certain of it. Now with this army here. Okay, so Diao Chan has another army sitting back here. And this is Gongsun Shishu that we are trading with. Are they at war? Okay, so they should not really get wiped out. They should be okay for a little while longer. Maybe I should have just traded this or given this off to Kingdom of Wu. But, so where do we go next back here? Because we're not really at... Well, we could go help wipe out Zhang Fang. We could do that. So, but this is Diao Chan. She's got an army left on the board. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move up close together. Can I, like, get right in here? That's where I'd like to be. I'd like to be on the other side where the road is. Thank you. And we'll share spoils to get our replenishment up. Research rate, +5 food. Sure, we don't have to really do anything with that. I suppose we could upgrade it. 2,400 out of our gigantic treasury. Why not? And then Yan Baihu. Kingdom of Shu-han. Does he have anything in here? I think Yan Baihu, we're going to send him out to possibly wipe out Zhang Fang. Like, if we can get this peninsula and then start working back inwards, I think that's probably a good idea. And we don't have any major enemies in here. Right now, we got fairly safe passage. I hit the wrong button. Do that all the time. Kingdom of Shu-han has Duchy of Wei and Chu Shuyu. Where's Chu Shuyu? Right in the middle there. So while we have peace, Yan Baihu can maybe just move up the river safely. So let's try that, I think. And what I want to do is I want to get up here and wipe out Zhang Fang. Capture this territory. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. And everybody's moved. I don't have any like ambushing armies that I need to attend to. I don't think so. Oh, and then we can trade. We can trade Po Yang off to Ma Chao because I wanted to do that, and I wanted to trade the livestock farm here. I wanted to get that from this faction. Is there something I could take to trade with them? Oh boy. Well, let's just talk to Hua Jin and see what he wants for this livestock farm. Minus 32. Yeah, boy. What can I give you? I don't usually trade a bunch of ancillaries, but I would like to complete that province. What does he want? He wants the city. I'm not going to give you the city for the stupid livestock farm. I want the whole thing. I could give him... If I double this up... Wow, that had a serious drop-off in effectiveness. Okay, forget it. He's at -3 food. But we're already trading food. So if I just wait a couple turns, and maybe offer up some food, that might put us in a better position for that trade. Let's talk to Ma Chao. I don't want to... He's in our coalition, so I mean, I'd like him to have a territory, and he's got a rice paddy right here. So let's trade territory, Ma Chao. What do you say? I will give you the copper mine. Wait a minute. Do I have everything else over here? Oh, gosh. Yeah. I don't want to give him back all this. I don't want to give him all of this. But he's our coalition member. Oh, boy. I'd rather have Yu Zhang and then he has Po Yang. How friendly is he towards us? You know what? I'm going to keep the status quo. I'm not going to trade anything. Forget it. Maybe we should try to keep Po Yang and just take something over here when we find ourselves at war at Kingdom of Shu-han, and just try to trade him for the city and help him expand westward or something like that. But seeing as how we have 3/4 of Po Yang, I'm not gonna give it to him. Who are you and what do you do? Aha, yes, we need to build up this force, right? I've got like nobody. Let's find out where Yao Zhailin is the administrator. Hanzhong. We could take her out and send her into an army, right? But we don't need it right now. We don't need it. And I'd rather have a strategist with artillery. So let's just end our turn. With any luck, Kingdom of Wu will kill off Diao Chan's army that's up there. Zhang Fang has a force way out of position, way down south. Ma Chao requests military support against the Kingdom of Shu-han, and he'll give us 350 per turn. Not right now, buddy. Not right now. Maybe in a little bit. Ask me in a little bit. 350 per turn. All right, Kingdom of Wu declared war on Duchy of Song. Lady Yan left the coalition of Duchy of Zhang. Ooh, maybe she could join our coalition. Alliance of Zhang Fang signed a peace treaty with Duchy of Song. Or Zhang. Coming of age, Yang Jian. Perfect. A strategist and a commander just in time. And then a noble birth, Ma Xun. And Warriors of the Peaceful Heaven has been researched. Yan Baihu and Shang Chun are Yan Baihu and Zheng Jiang. Greedy. Yes, we are very greedy. Since she is the faction heir and like we butted heads earlier in the campaign, I want them to like each other a little bit more, which is why I chose that. Traits gained. Donglai Hao is tranquil. Armor for his retinue and replenishment for his army. So he's in here, right? Good. That's a perfect army to get those bonuses on. Action developments. Charitable versus greedy. A bow. Noble birth. Coming of age. Building. Magnate estates. That's this one. Increases our food. Let's upgrade our farm. It's only 1,600. It's rather cheap. It's kind of been a while since I've really looked at buildings. So let's see. We don't have anything up there. I can only upgrade the city here. We're already building here. Jincheng is upgraded. Wudu, I can only do the city. Hanzhong, yes, here we go. We're going up the left tree here. Just in case we lose access to tea. I don't want to have my economy suffer the way it did in my Windshu playthrough. Baxi, we're okay. Armor Craftsman is... Oh, I need to convert this. Oh, I totally forgot about that. I could have done it the turn I took it. They got me with it. That silly mechanic. Okay, let's just go back as far as we can. This army's actually is decent. I don't need to change anything about this army unless I can just get them better gear, ancillaries, and followers. Which I can't. So then... This is who? Kingdom of Wu? I'm going to come out with this army, and I am going to start recruiting in here. And then we should probably go look for potential turncoats or something. Oh, darn, they don't get along. I wanted a strategist, but I guess Yan Yue Yang will be the character that we're going to pick here. Can I get better anti-cav? Virtuous Nobleman, 2 units. Yes. Okay, give me... We need like an item that boosts her whole retinue. I don't think we have anything. Darn. Well, just boosting authority will give them a little bit more morale for the retinue. It's really not much. And I really probably could take some time and like min-max all these different ancillaries and followers depending on like who's fighting where and who they're encountering, but I don't want to put that much thought and effort into it. I am lazy. And I think for the most part, you know, we're like good enough. Bandit Marauders. These guys are anti-missile, so let's get 2 of them because we don't really have a whole bunch of cav here. And then what? We've got defenders. We got lots of defenders. Maybe just some more crossbowmen. I find myself using crossbowmen a lot. Suddenly. I think it's because I don't like the bandit hunters very much. Weak against cav, poor in melee, rear line. I'm gonna pick the archers The bandit hunters. That's what we're getting. Just to be a little bit more flavorful for our faction, you know, being a bandit faction. What in the hell was I researching in here? I can't remember. So where do we need to go next? We got reduced fatigue for melee cav. And that's all melee cav. And then damage for all melee cav. That'd be really good for our virtuous noblemen. Because that would apply to them. Spy positions, and then income from commerce, population growth, faction support, reduced corruption. Trade influence, income from banditry, not bad. I thought we got something down here. Goes to the gate. Food from fishing, maybe. Could have been one of those. Income from commerce and industry, upkeep reduction for new spies, increased spy positions. That's tempting. Do I have everything up in here? No, I'm missing a few. And they're really fast. So are there any that give like public order? I don't see anything that affects public order. +4 satisfaction. Is there anything that increases cost for enemy spy actions? Because that would be good too. Diplomatic relations with all factions. That could be good. For 2 turns. Let's do that. Diplomatic relations with all factions, population growth, corruption reduction, and a little bit of satisfaction for champions. It's 2 turns. It's fast. The last bandit network thing that we did was like, well, it was like 4 turns or 6. It was a longer one. Okay. Let's look for turncoats, I guess, because I'm not going to send Liu Zhang out. We have Duchy of Song and Kingdom of Shu-han. Yes, we got a potential turncoat. We've been trying to get a spy in this guy's faction. And let's just do Duchy of Song as well, just to get some more spies out there. He's earning 20 per turn. He has no undercover network. They +39. Get out of here with that. So great. And you are earning 20 per turn. And let's build your undercover network. +3. The last reform gave you 2 virtuous noblemen to play around with in an army composition. Yes, and I just recruited them. I can't find it on here. I thought it was down here. I thought it was Warriors of the Peaceful Heaven. Must have been this. Must have been this one. Okay. You're so much better at remembering what the hell I'm doing than I am. I don't know. Is that frustrating as a viewer? Because I don't know. Let's zip up the riverway here. There's Gan Ning. He's been our spy forever, our faithful, loyal spy. We haven't been able to do anything with him. He just kind of sits there and gives us line of sight. Kind of cool, I guess. We don't have any enemies back up here, but we can move out and crush Zhang Fang, so let's do that. I want to stay within friendly territory, so we'll come all the way up. There could be a Diao Chan ambush, because they had an army over here. Don't see them. And we will continue sharing the spoils for our recruitment and bring these 2 together. And then once we get over to here, we'll take Dai and then Bohai. I guess we could trade them off. I don't know if there's any real benefit to us holding territory up here. This is Yu Zhao. Okay, so I guess this is the rest of Yu Zhao, and then Yu Bei Ping, and then whatever this is. I don't know. Maybe we should just kill off his vassals. Maybe, I don't know. Let's go to Quick Deal real quick. Yellow Turban Rebellion would like peace. No thanks. Non-aggression. Military access, don't care. Trade agreement, Kingdom of Shu-han, maybe. Maybe not. Support vassal independence, not going to do it. Who do we have that's kind of like out on their own? Lady Yan. Duchy of Song is out on their own. Nobody likes that. I guess it depends on the viewer's personality. I do have a tendency to go, no, you shouldn't be doing that. You should do this, this, and this. But then I remember that it isn't my campaign. Yeah, backseat gaming. Some people struggle with that. It's just, everyone's got their own. I mean, if I was doing it, then I would assume I would take a much more methodical and defensive approach with garrisons and trade and so on. Try to be the nice guy, of course. Yeah, everyone's kind of got their own, pacing and their own method of progressing through a campaign, right? Like, for me, my campaigns are always a mess, like economically. It's very rare that I actually have any money in a campaign because I'm usually spending it on upgrading buildings and military. And I don't spend a whole lot of time min-maxing every aspect of my economy. So I could imagine anyone that's not used to that, it could drive them a little bit nuts. But at the end of the day, I never find it absolutely essential to do that. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, maybe I'm not. This army's fully replenished, so we can force march, turn on the afterburners, and go kill some yellow turbans, I guess. I mean, what are we going to do with this salt mine after we take it? Trade it, just give it off to Kong Qin Meng, I guess, because I don't want it. I don't give a crap about it. Gong Sun Shishu has a couple armies down here. But then they are way up here, yes? Yeah, Gong Sun Shishu. But they don't seem to own anything in between. So as we're wiping out Zhang Fang up here, if we decide to turn on their vassals, their armies are down here. So that's kind of worth remembering. Kind of worth remembering. You got a big congregation of people over here. Kingdom of Shu-han, us. Oh, we got a Yellow Turban Rebellion bothering Ma Chao. Well, I suppose we can help him out and kill off the rebellion. You remember watching Serious Trivia's long play of the 8 Princes DLC. And you remember for a couple episodes, he complained about having no money, but had over 100,000 in the bank and 10,000 per turn. Yeah, I guess people have different definitions of no money, right? What am I going to do with these armies? Like, I got nothing for them to do right now. I guess I should send them over this way for when we end up at war at Kingdom of Shu-han. Or maybe help with the Yellow Turbans. I mean, I don't know. What do I do with them? I could bring one back and turn taxes back on over here. Get some money back. Yeah, there's... in a handful of my campaigns, I've been at a serious, negative income return, at a serious deficit. And just from post-battle loot and careful trading, you can usually play for at least, a dozen turns, losing 500 to a couple thousand per turn. It just depends on the size of your empire and how many people you're fighting. But there's a lot of times where I have, literally no money, and I still manage to just keep things afloat. So... I mean, if you've got that much money in the bank and you're earning that much per turn, you can do a lot. You can progress quite quickly if you try. Let's see. Is he at war with Ma Chao? He is at war with Ma Chao. How come they're not taking this this city here? Why are they not taking the rice paddy? They're at war. They're much stronger. I'm kind of confused by this. You know, I'm just going to sit right here, though, and I'm going to share the spoils. And this is Kingdom of Wu, and then Kingdom of Shu-han is off down this way. So I guess let's just start coming over here out of Poyang. We'll just start kind of filtering west. Sub to 2G. Says hello. Why hello? How you doing today? Are you an actual user, or do you have your own channel called 2G and you're one of the techno music spammers? All right, coming back up here. We're replenishing. We're looking okay. Or mustering, I should say. So we're just going to sit tight right there. I'm going to let those armies get back to full strength. Zheng Jiang can come on out. How many more turns do we have on this? 17 turns where we've got this mercenary contract. I hate the fact that he's got this one stinking city back here. I hate that. And if I share the spoils, will I be up to snuff over here any faster? I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of movement for me to do right now. Yeah, we move these guys. Okay, let's go back down south. I guess I could focus on building some buildings if I have any. Yeah, let's check our provinces. You know, our food's creeping back up. Yeah, what the hell? Let's upgrade the city there too. Upgrade the bandit building in Xihei, Yuzhong. Well, I've been really neglecting that one. That's been sitting there without any sort of garrison for a while now. I guess we end our turn. Pretty sure I really felt that with the Malice campaign. Devilishly strong, but with seemingly unstable economy. Yeah, that Malice campaign is a real tough one. I screwed up in the beginning with that. Way early in that campaign when I went after that Skull Reef and it pretty much wiped out the army I was using. That was such a major setback. And then I had another similar event that I can't remember. I just remember it happened in that same bottom right corner of the campaign map. That was bad. That was bad. And then the Chaos Rebellions up by the Broken Lands, that province that I've been trying to like occupy, it's just making it impossible with all the different factions that are pouring in, and then the Chaos Rebellions piling in every now and then. It's a fun campaign. I think I'll be able to turn it around. I'm going to be live streaming that one next week or the week after. I'm not sure. I have a few episodes already recorded, although they're not uploaded yet. But once all the episodes for that have been recorded have been released, I'm going to do a couple live streams with that campaign to kind of just like help expedite it. And I'm planning to do live streams with Winshu as well, and I'm planning to do live stream with my Marcus Wolfhart campaign. I'm thinking, going off on a slight tangent here. Some of my, because I finish all my campaigns, some of them they get kind of long in the tooth. They can get pretty long, and so I'm thinking an approach I might take with my channel is once a campaign gets up into the high 20s, low 30s, I might switch over from an episode format to a live stream format to kind of get a lot done at a time and just kind of help finish them off and get them off my plate. Like yesterday was a 3-hour Sunsa live stream. 3 hours of a stream is worth like 2 to 3 weeks of episodes. So, I mean, it really does help get things done. Plus, it's great to pop in and interact with people that show up. And as far as YouTube goes, when you're live streaming, you get like little special promotional bumps for live streams. So like occasionally you'll notice if you're searching in YouTube or watching a video, it'll show up in the search results or a recommended list that somebody's like live streaming something specific to what you're doing. So it's a little bit helpful for getting, you know, noticed by people that maybe otherwise wouldn't see you. But in any case, I mean, it's just fun, and it's a good way to get things done. I think it's something I'm going to try new. Earlier this year, I'd been intending to get back around to live streaming again, and so this is kind of a good way to fit it in. Kingdom of Wu declared war on the El Turban Rebellion, as did Diao Chan. What a shocker, and who cares? I clicked off the ancillary thing because instead of the top icon dropping down, the bottom icon jumped up. And a rebellion once more in Jincheng. Let's upgrade the farm again. We can build something over here. We've been doing the black market to increase income from banditry now because our research is good. Bandit lair over here. Shofang. I don't really want to upgrade this, but getting the extra building slot, I guess, would be helpful. Jincheng. Yeah, what the hell. Let's upgrade it all the way. Bandit shelters, fortified bandit camp. Okay. That used up a lot of our income, and now we're not earning a whole lot per turn, so we're actually filling that a little bit. And I've left an army in Share the Spoils for too long. Whoops. Doesn't matter. Didn't stop him from chopping his head off. And then you got this guy over here carrying a couple barrels. He didn't even bother to turn around and notice. He didn't care. Let's go back in the settlement. And once our reserves pop back up, we'll be okay with our replenishment there. Switch to our armies. Going way down here. I guess we could come into here and raid. Not this turn, but starting next turn, we can be raiding over there, I suppose. And sharing the spoils up here is not hindering our supplies very much. So we'll bring him down. Guan Yu's still sitting here. We'll come down with him. Oh, yes, we're coming for you. Yes, we are. This army's still replenishing. Then we have our armies up north. Diao Chan is sitting right here. So we will come out of Share the Spoils. And we'll move up. And move up. And we have lots of reinforcements. No reason to take that to the actual battlefield. Should completely crush them and then be able to run them down. Fame and Fortune, yippee. How about some rewards from Fame and Fortune? It's been a while since we've had some. That was a big retreat. Can our cavalry army run them down? Yes, and this might be the end of Diao Chan as a faction. Possibly. Faction destroyed, Diao Chan. Is she in the recruitment pool? No. Long Mane, willing to spy. He's 51 years old, though. Now, can spies be recruited? Like if you... is this guy absolutely not a spy because he's willing to spy for us? Or can spies, like... can you send somebody off to spy and then they get sent to spy? I don't think you can, but I don't know. Because in the case of this guy right here... when you got this start and end date that are the same, it makes me think he's a spy. But it says it says here he's willing to spy, but the icon's not up there. But I think they just moved it. Age 20, relatively young. Ma Chao and Ma Chao. I'm pretty sure this guy's a spy. Yeah, I'm getting like so many characters this campaign that I am certain are spies. Oh, we can marry somebody. We can marry somebody. We can marry two somebodies. So let's see. Let's see. Let's go look through our armies real quick. Shang Chun, how old are you? You're 43. And then what about the army up here? Gangsha Wenbo. Where are your past loyalties? Han Empire, Kingdom of Wu. So Gangsha Wenbo, most likely not a spy. He's been in our service for a while. Jiang Yin, not a spy because he's only ever been with us. Possible spy, Wu Yi. And now how old is this guy? 32. Jiang Yin and Gangsha Wenbo. These are eligible bachelors. I think if they had the ability to spy for you, then that should mean it's safe for them to recruit. I would think so. I would think so. Just not certain. Okay, Yan, Yu Yang. Let's marry her off. What? What the hell? Oh. No, I want to... Oh, all the characters are down here. I was confused. Like, why is it showing me all these factions? So, not Wu Yi. Jiang Yin and Gangsha Wenbo. Okay, you two are getting married. I hope you like each other. And then let's go ahead and marry you. You're going to marry Jiang Yin. Fine. Very good. Anybody else that we could marry? I'm pretty sure they're not spies. Fairly certain. But, you know, you never know sometimes. Okay, looks good. And that Shi Hui character has a unique horse. I think it's the High Resolve horse since it's brown. Might recruit him. And then dump the horse. Or dump him. We could. Let's maybe take a look. Wu Yi is determined. Okay, that's our cavalry general. He's also got an iron snake. Oh, it's the red elite. Oh, he was from Diaochan. Cowardly, tolerant, direct. Let's recruit him, take his items, and kick him out. That's a good idea. I like that. And that Yan Jinan character says she's 18. I think they meant 80. Yes. Was she in here? Yeah, some of the character portraits are not very representative. Like this to me looks like 18, and this looks like aged 18, maybe mid to late 30s, and then yeah, much older. Like this right here could be about mid 20s, late teens to mid 20s. Like this picture right here. She's 22. So it would be kind of cool if their portraits changed a little bit as they got older. Like Yan Baihu, right? He's in his 60s. There's a little bit of gray in here. It'd be cool if like there was like a little extra gray added over time. You know, like a little ping overlay with some transparency in it to just add some extra wrinkles and some. That would be so cool. If they added that kind of stuff, so that like just by looking at the portrait, you could get an idea of how old is this person. But you know, she's had a rough life. It's been a rough 18 years. She's lived 2 or 3 lifetimes within 18 years, I guess. What was I doing? I was going to take this guy's stuff and then get rid of him. That's what we were gonna do. So thank you. No, you can have that instead. You can have the sucky horse, and I'll take that away. Shi Hui. I hate that you can't, like, sort this list. Oh, it's Diao Chan's spouse. It's the spouse. So she is still alive. Where did she end up? Where did she end up? I mean, I guess we could keep this guy. I guess we could. This character is a member of my ruling family? What the hell? How? How are you a distant relative? Okay. How are we related to you? Where could I even, like, find you? Well, how do we figure out this guy's past? Relations. So helpful. Where did Diao Chan end up? Let's find her. Whose banner is this? She is now... I'm confused. How come she's not in the recruitment pool? Maybe she's, like, wounded or something? Because past loyalties is Lady Yan and then Diao Chan. So, like, where did she end up? She's got a grudge against us. A fondness towards Duchy of Wei. She must be related to Shi Sui, that sentinel you thought was a spy for a long time. I think you're right. Because we married him in, right? Thought we married him in somewhere. Where is Shi Sui? Is he even part of our faction anymore? He's right here. He's not married in, though. So, how is this? He's not married to anybody. I'm really not sure. Suppose it doesn't matter. And now, who is she married to? Who's your husband? It's not showing us. She's married to somebody, but it won't show us who. What's up with that? I can see his face. It's right here. She looks awfully young for 55. Okay, enough farting around with that. She's over by Zhang Fang's faction. She's still got a territory? I thought we wiped her out. No. Her faction was destroyed, wasn't it? Not the court, diplomacy. Diao Chan does not have a faction anymore. She's destroyed. But she's not in the recruitment pool. And she hasn't been recruited by anybody. Like, what is going on with her? That's Chow. This is one of the Chow sisters, or the Chow sisters. What faction is she in? I don't recognize the banner. Okay. Enough farting around with that, though, right? Not really that important. We're trespassing. We're not replenishing. Not the best spot for us to be in up there. Yan Baihu will continue going eastward. When I hovered over her husband, it showed me her location. Zhang Fang. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. Spouse, Diao Chan. Maybe it just takes a turn to update. Because in here, it shows that she hasn't been picked up yet. So I'm not sure. I don't know. Meaning that Zhang Fang has the first pick of recruiting her if he wanted to. Oh, okay. So I got it. I'm a little slow on the uptake sometimes. Her being a court noble means she's in the candidate pool, but not in the faction, is how I'm interpreting that now. Thanks. If I got that right. Learned something new. Let's see. I'm just going to creep right up to here. And I guess we can encamp. And maybe we'll head down towards the Toolmaker. So we go down like this way. Take us a few turns to get there. We're running out of supplies here, so I'm going to take attrition if I'm not careful. And then we have the 2 armies right here to go south and attack the Yellow Turbans. Well, let's come up all the way. And then we'll set him behind in an ambush. And if they do try to attack us, then we'll have overwhelming numbers, and it will be beautiful and great. Do I have any other armies that are running out of supplies that I'm just not paying attention to? You're okay. All right. I'm surprised that we've been able to keep up our coalition members for as long as we have, being a kingdom. I don't think I've really ever been successful with coalitions or alliances in 3 kingdoms in any of my other campaigns. Noble birth, Yan Shangxiu, Bandits of Virtue, a steed to rival the ages, cool, coming out of our animal tamer. Rebellion imminent in Jinchang, a white elite, okay. We don't have a whole lot of cash, but we're actually earning pretty decent money. Let's see. We finally got a building slot down here in Jian. So commerce, well, banditry is our highest, but commerce has the biggest percentage boost. Get the stupid pop-up out of my face. Okay, what do we want? We could get another 190% from commerce. That'd be pretty big. That would be pretty big. This is worthless to me. Man, we could actually kick up our food income pretty big too if we were to swap this over. When we get all of that food back that we're trading. Am I trading lots of food right now? I think I am. But I'm also trading lots of food in my Sun Tzu playthrough, so now I just might be confused. I know I'm trading food in both. You think it's, regarding coalitions, you think it's probably because their settlements are pretty much by the sea, and the only people who are traveling there have been Yellow Turbans, and you're pretty much in the way of your enemies? So I take the brunt, while my coalition members pretty much do nothing. Well, I mean, I think part of it too might be because they have complete commanderies for the most part. I've noticed in Warhammer and Rome 2 and in the little bit of Attila that I played, that in all the total wars with provinces, and commanderies are basically provinces, that the AI factions like to complete a province. So if you have a minor settlement within a province, they tend to want to get it from you. And in Three Kingdoms is the only one where you can trade territory recently. So in Rome and Attila and the Warhammer titles, they tend to end up going to war with you, even if you've been friendly for a long time. And it's because they really want to complete their province, I think. In Three Kingdoms, though, the AI never initiates like trading for settlements. I don't know that I've ever had the AI during their moves offer up a settlement trade. They'll do it when you click on the Make This Work button. They do it all the time, but I don't think they've ever tried to do it just of their own volition. So I'm not entirely sure why the coalition is working so well. Typically, in my other campaigns where I have had coalitions, as I grow in power, everybody just leaves. They're just like, okay, screw you. We don't care anymore. Which is like my typical experience with Warhammer alliances and Rome alliances. Once you get to a certain power rating, it's really hard to keep those things together. Let's see. I could do forges, but you know, we make pretty decent money out of here. I think just private workshops is probably the way to go. Well, wait a minute here. The Corrupted Palace is good too. But it's not nearly as much income as the other thing. No, okay, we're going to do private workshops in here. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Zheng, we'll upgrade that. And that uses up most of our money. Onding, we can do an upgrade. Banditry and Peasantry. Now, are these food? So then what would we really want to build here? Grain storage? I mean, I don't think that's really going to help us much. You go with the inn and the marketplace. We could do military forges again. Oh yeah, hold on. My favorite, the tribute hall. I love the tribute hall. Why would I not be building that already? And then down over here in Chang'an, we have a new upgrade. So we have quite a bit of income from banditry, and then commerce is actually industry's next in line base, but commerce has the higher percentage boost. So private workshops here is going to help us quite a bit. I don't think land development is worth it. In fact, I think I demolished a land development building. And we have the marketplace stuff. And we have this. Chang'an provides quite a bit of money. So I think we're going to go with the workshops. And we'll be doing this, the Master Lacquerware Artisans to boost that income up. Wudu, Wu Wei. If I upgrade Wu Wei, we probably just want to go after food. Xaihi. Seeing as how this is our one settlement on the northern side of the Yellow River, I think I'm going to upgrade this further just to boost its strength for when we get attacked over there. And we have a bandit network reform, whatever you want to call it. So last time we picked one that gave us diplomatic relations with all factions. I do like the character experience. Commerce and industry income could help a little bit. It's not going to help a whole bunch. Minus 20% construction costs for mines. Not bad. Loot when raiding. I kind of feel like I should just go top off the ones up here. 4% range damage, 25% income from silk. 2 available spy positions. 1 available 5 position. You know what? Let's let's just get the spy position thing. You suppose the forges are sort of worth it in areas that have multiple mines, like Jian. Plus, at the top, you get access to silver-grade items, which could give you more leniency and diplomacy. Yeah. I suppose if you went real heavy with forges and you were just trading away ancillaries constantly, that would be a little bit abusive of the AI, right? Let's see. Okay, so they shuffled about to escape us here, which, you know, pretty smart. And I think our 1 army is enough to kill them. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, I thought you were a yellow turban. Whoops. Oh, let's delegate it. Okay, good. We lost hardly anything. I'm going to occupy it. And we've gained a skill point for Magier. Give him Scare. And I think this is... I thought this was Guile with the guerrilla deployment, but no. I don't see it in here. And then Donggao. So we want to give this over to Kong Qin Meng. So let's trade territory. Donggao, salt mine. Now, what are you going to give me for this? What do I get out of this? You have no ancillaries. You got money. Regular payments. Let's go with the 500. Oh yeah, here we go. We're gonna get some income here. $1,100. That's fine. I'll just kind of hand wave that away as good enough. Ooh, Duchy away. Might trade with us. Get out of here. Get out of here with those terms. And where, oh, where are the yellow turbans going to go? Maybe up this way? So let's set up an ambush and wait for them. Share the spoils here. So this army is stuck. They have to cross the river to escape us. Attitude. Everybody hates us. But not enough to go to war. Okay. Over here... We said we were going to start raiding, right? That's what we said. I think when the poo-poo hits the fan... I think we're going to go right after their kingdom seat in Ba. So they'll go 27. Oh, they're going to be so mad at us. Go ahead and raid. And raid. I wish you could see like how much the public order was going down in the settlement, but you get no indicators that I'm aware of. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot that you can send people off to spy. I totally forgot that you could even do that. Well, shoot. Maybe that's what we should have done over there. What's going on back there? That's Xiangyang. Okay. So here is our other army up this way. And I think we want to come down to Shangyang. It's a good choke point. We'll trespass our way there. Oh, our mercenary contract ended. I didn't realize that. Yeah, because Diaoqian got destroyed. So, I mean, that makes sense that it's over. We've been having the mercenary contracts with Kingdom of Wu. Who are they at war with? Yale Turban Rebellion, Duchy of Song, and Zhang Fang. So let's offer mercenary assistance against Zhang Fang. We'll select, we'll confirm. We will request regular payments of 500. It's really not that much. How about just one big payment since you're so darn wealthy? 2,000. All right, cool. Defeat one army belonging to Zhang Fang. Okay. I'll get right on it. Now this is Duchy of Song. Where does Kingdom of Wu have a territory in here that I can go to replenish? They don't have anything. Well, let's just cruise up. Just cruise all the way. I'm pretty sure we don't replenish. Yeah, even if we switch our stance, we don't replenish. Okay, but we're going to be up here in Dai relatively quick. What's the fastest route? Right through there. I think we're going to turn on Force March. I don't like Force Marching into the Fog of War, but I want to get there and get that settlement fast. So we'll take the horse pastures and very likely maybe turn on their vassals. I don't know. We're trading with them, I think, some of them. So I don't know if I want to turn on the vassals. Okay, you're good. These two guys, they squished the rebellion. They're replenishing, so they're fine. We have Yan Baihu. He has, like, not been doing anything for such a long time. We should probably just sail out and go straight after Donglai. I hope they don't have a bunch of armies in the water out here. So far, so good. And I think that's it for our movement. What are you doing? Well, we could come and help Ma Chao in here, right? Or Hua Jin. Who is Duchy of Zhejiang like grouped up with? Duchy of Zhang, and we have trade with her. So we don't really want to strip her of any lands. She's at war with one of our coalition members. But mostly she's trading. She's got a lot of territory. A lot of territory. Would be kind of nice if we could get her to leave her coalition. Oh, wow, my food is minus 13 right now. What happened? How did that happen? So we need to send somebody on an assignment. Anding provides the most food. We'll send you 50% food production. That should get us in the green on food. And I'm not going to bother sending anybody else off. Just in case we need to recruit them. All right, I think that's it. Quick turns again. As we set ourselves up for whatever our next offensive is going to be. Hopefully, when we end up at war with Kingdom of Shu-han again, we've got enough armies over there to kind of hit them hard and fast and secure that western flank. As long as we keep taking out military contracts with the Kingdom of Wu, maybe they won't turn on us, so we could use that to our advantage until the last possible minute, I guess. Not entirely sure. Okay, and the yellow turbans are kind of scattering in every direction. Kingdom of Shu-han vassalized Duchy of Zhang. Okay. Gong Sun Kong requested their master Zhang Fang go to war against Yellow Turbans. Noble birth, Xai Ping. Mi Yi is available to be recruited. Tributary Shrine. Tributary Hall. Private workshops. Yeah, we'll upgrade that. Bandit lair. We'll upgrade that. Running out of cash. Upgrade that. And military, no, bandits. Garrison building. Okay, so Duchy of Zhang has been vassalized, right? So that should mean that Duchy of Jian is out on their own now. They're out on their own. And maybe we can get them in our coalition, and then they'll stop fighting with our coalition mates. Maybe we could vassalize them. Nope. What if I offer a guarantee of autonomy? Still no. Wait, I wasn't done talking to you. What if we invite them in? That's a hard no from all of our coalition mates. So I don't really know what to do with them down there. They don't like us. War atrocities against them. And that's Kingdom of Shu-han. I wanted to look at her. War atrocities against our friends, strategic threat, treaties with their enemies. Yeah, not a whole lot. Okay, I don't really know if there's anything we can do with them. How are our spies doing? We're back up to 100 and 100. This is Kingdom of Shu-han. So let's go ahead and once more build our undercover network. Now they only have plus 27, so it's only 52, but that's pretty brutal. And then over here, we'll go ahead and build undercover network as well. It also means that when it's time, you can lay claim to Jian as a province and get some extra industry growing. Maybe. Yeah, because Duchy of Zhang is down over here. Right. Good catch. I didn't even really think about that. Next time we're at war with Kingdom of Shu-han, most likely Duchy of Zhang is going to be against us. But our coalition mate is about to have some troubles over here in their city in Kuaiji. So what are you doing so far out of position? Get back over there and protect your lands. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Really? I'm surprised they didn't retreat. Maybe they didn't have any options. Yeah, they didn't have any retreat options. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do then. I want to get you back across the river, and then you. I want to bring you this way. Oh boy. I wish I could mediate peace between them. See, once again, oh, hold on. Zhang Fang is at war with Hua Jin. He's not at war with Kong Qinming, but then their vassal... Their vassal's at war with a faction that the vassal master is not at war with. That seems to be happening a lot. And it's confusing me every time it does. Classic filial of piety, people becoming friendly. Okay, in any case, we want to bring some armies off this way. Either we'll help Kong Qinming hold on to Kuaiji, or when the time is right, we'll be able to lay claim to Jian relatively fast. He's got the whole thing. And that would get us a little bit of extra income too. Although our industry income is never going to be that good. Simply because most of our buildings don't really provide much income from industry. Like here's the copper mine, right? Which, holy crap, I haven't converted this. The copper mine provides income from banditry. Everything is income from banditry. Income from banditry. But yeah, let's go ahead and convert that. I can't believe I never converted these. What the heck is wrong with me? I guess because it wasn't reminding me, right? Our food is still a little negative. We don't have another champion that we can send off, do we? Guess we could get this guy and just send him on assignment. So where do we got another big food producer? Anding, and then Shuofang is next. Go increase our food production. Thank you. And we will creep all the way to here. Ling Ling Toolmaker. I guess we'll come into Changsha, and we got to be careful how many nearby armies they have when they finally turn on us. But let's try some raiding in here. Zheng Jiang. What do we get when she commands the army, by the way? Whoops, wrong button. Let's try that again. 50% reinforcement range, reduced attrition from military supply shortage, rate of wall-in settlement damage is increased, and morale. I suppose that's okay. It makes more sense for her to be the commander, and we're going to cross the border here. And we'll raid as well. Do you have any new rebellions to kill here? Not yet. Yeah, these guys are raiding. You know what? Let's bring them both down towards the kingdom seat, right? If we can take the kingdom seat rapidly when the next war arrives, that'll probably be good for us. Okay, and then over here, I want to get down into Shangyang, the city. So we'll cruise this way, trespassing as we go. All right, now how defended is this thing going to be? It is not defended at all, so let's go ahead. We might even be able to just take it with just this one army, but I am going to bring up the other one, so we'll starve him out. Pretty gigantic movement range from him here. Who are you at war with? There's nobody for them to really fight up here. Okay, going back to this. I think we can auto this one. We'll see what that does. Not too bad. Fame and fortune. Yay. Oh, let's see. It's only worth 2,200. You know, I'm going to occupy it. Just occupy it. Fulfilling the contract gets us an extra 1,000. Pay to resume construction. Small financial hit, whatever. Aha, so he does have an army up here defending. Or she does. Oh, boy. Well, we don't have any trade agreement with Zheng Jiang. This is where we have our trade agreement, which I could give it up. And I still have no idea where Gongsun Kong is. He must be in the very tippy top up there. He must be, because I haven't seen him anywhere else. Go back to our armies. Okay, maybe we can have a settlement battle? Maybe? Looks like it. Come on, get up there. Yes! Thank you. Start the battle. And so this is going to be the end of Zhang Fang. We probably won't eliminate them today in this stream, but next time we come back in this campaign, whether it's a stream or a video, we should be able to wipe them out and start working on our control of the eastern side of China. Yeah, okie doke. This settlement, I like this side. But we do not have flaming arrows. That's our one big disadvantage here. Now these are the White Tiger Raiders. And they are hidden and unable to be seen. So we're going to deploy them here. And they'll just go get the towers, or the walls. If I take the northeastern peninsula, I think I essentially eliminate the strength of Zhang Fang's vassals, thereby crippling him. Yeah. And if somehow we wipe out Zhang Fang before the vassals, then the vassals become independent. And so maybe they could become our vassals or, you know, something else. I don't know. Let's see. I wonder... You know what? I'm going to put the trebuchets right here. I'll just put one there, one here. I'm going to try something. Which of our units are best at assault? Good against shields. And they've got some heavily shielded spear units in here. Okay, right here. And then let's redeploy our trebuchets here. And here. And then our next unit. I'm going to put them... Oh. Why can't I set... Oh, not all of them have guerrilla deployment. Okay. So I'm going to put them here. And then these guys will be here. These guys will be there. And then everybody else will be back. And I'll just set them over here like this. At this point, I'm not thinking very much. So here's the idea is... Let me close that side panel. These guys are going to just start heading right for the wall. And the trebuchets should make gaps for them by the time they get there. And then they'll make gaps over here for these guys to pour in. So let's see how well this will work. And then these units over here, since they are hidden, maybe we can send them off this way. Oh boy, these guys are getting slaughtered by the towers and the missiles, though. Come on, like one more good volley each. There we go. Get in there. Now we'll aim over there. And aim over there. Yeah, those guys took a beating. Okay, but they're good against shields, and they got splash damage. So, let's see how they do here against the heavy spear guard. These guys are supposed to be hidden, like, no matter what, but they're getting shot up. So, that's great. Oh, and they got the multi-bolt crossbow on the wall here. Let's shoot that thing. This is maybe not going as well as it could have if I'd been a little bit more patient. Oh well. Still fun. Guard mode off on all of our melee units. You guys, please come in. And our trebuchets now destroy the fort tower and the tower. Hurry up. You go over there. You go over here. Kill off these guys. Destroy that tower, please. Continue destroying the tower. Let's go ahead and shoot the archers. Trebuchets, blow up that tower. I think some of our warriors have retreated. I'm not sure. There we go. We're getting the upper hand in here. We'll get the Saber infantry now. Okay, we're now pouring in through all the gaps. And looks like we can come up with our generals and our missile units. Now, hopefully they don't have anything very strong to counterattack us on their turn. I'm counting on them not. Their crossbows broke. We'll shoot the infantry captain with these units. White Tiger Raiders are defeating the Saber infantry. Heavy Spear Guard now getting surrounded on all sides. And let's take our artillery, shoot the crossbows, and our cavalry can charge in here. Cavalry being our generals. And we can bring our missile units up even further. Now, do they have anything in the town center? They do. They have some stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and shoot these units here. Get on the sword guards. Get on the sword guards. Get on those. Saber infantry. The remnant warriors. Let's shoot the Saber infantry over here. Our cavalry will break them. The Jian sword guards are standing very strong. They refuse to give up. Let's shoot the infantry captain. Okay, good. Let's bring these guys down this way more. Okay, now we got to go take them out. And let's take our spear units and come this way. Our war machines have a little bit of ammunition if we can get them into the settlement. Let's see. Let's maybe come down this way. Go destroy that. Let's capture these towers. And then we'll capture these towers up here. This is a rough settlement to get in and take. Let's shoot the Lance Cav. I guess we can break the barricade there. Here's our true barricade smashers. But man, they are so depleted, those units. They really took a beating getting in here. The spear guard are shattered. So let's come in this way. These guys are getting shot to bits. We are taking a ton of damage getting in here. It could have been much cleaner. It really could have. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. Sometimes you just got to have some fun with it. Okay, can we shoot them, please? Come on, trebuchets. Get up here. Go charge into those archers. They're almost out of ammo. And I do not want to send our generals up there quite yet. Let's come this way. You're still shooting them. Speed things up a little bit. Okay, the center is starting to lose their morale. There you go. About time. And as long as they don't have any nearby strengthy armies, we should be okay. Even if they do, our core units that would be good in defense, I think, came out of it more or less okay. Fame and fortune. Not going to give that away. Gonna hold on to that. Minus 28 food. Oh dear. Well, hopefully that looks better as the characters that are on assignment make it to where they're supposed to go. Yes, we will increase our food by 1. And no, I will not demolish this quite yet. I don't think we're getting the benefit from the police headquarters. Not a garrison building anyways. I'm going to demolish it. And is that it for our movement? Yeah, it seems to be. So let's go ahead and end our turn. The vassal faction, Gong Sun Shi Shu, looks like they pulled back. And my game also looks stuck. No, okay. Yellow turbans along the coastline in the south, going west once more. Maybe heading up the river there. Okay, Kingdom of Wu declared war on Zhang Cheng. That's one of the vassals. Enemy activity, extract spy. One of our supposedly loyal generals has emerged as a spy, defecting back to their masters and leaving us potentially disadvantaged. Lovely. Spy killed. Zheng Jiang spying on Hua Jin. Wow. I wonder if that's going to make them cranky since they're a coalition member and then they found out we've been spying on them. And then a beloved lord. Now let's look at our armies here. It was this guy that was up here. Turned out to be a spy. Don't remember who he was. But everything else looks to be as it should be. And when we come back next time, we'll take a look at these in greater detail. And we'll try to consolidate or occupy the northeastern part of China. And then the peninsula over here where Kongrong starts off. And that should give us a nice base over here to kind of close in on either Kingdom of Wu or maybe Kingdom of Shu-han, depending on who we end up at war with first. Kingdom of Wu, ownership. He's kind of all over the place in here, right? Kind of all over the place. Kingdom of Shu-han's kind of the bigger threat. If we could get in here and like start closing in from the edges. And like Rav has said, it might be a good idea for us to start executing generals in the next war that we have, the next major war against one of the other kingdoms, to strip them of their characters. So we might start doing that because I imagine once the next war starts, there's not really going to be peace opportunities coming afterwards. We still have some coalition members that are doing okay. It'd be nice if we could get Duchy of Yushen in a state where we don't have to worry about them, either as a vassal or an ally, coalition member, even a non-aggression pact would be okay. But we'll see how things go when we come back in the next one. Hope you enjoyed this. As always, let me know if you did with comments and thumbs up on any of my videos. And I hope you enjoyed it. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Planning to pick up Sun Sa at 10 a.m. Pacific. Hope to see you there. That campaign's very fun as well.